Good morning, guys, and welcome to another day of Taylor Talk. Hi guys, and welcome back to Taylor Talk. I know that saying welcome back is kind of silly at this point because I haven't uploaded in a very long time, but I guess I'm kind of here to talk about that. I'm here to let you know where I've been, how life is, how it's going, how it's hopefully gonna go. You never know. I feel like I'll just get weight loss out of the way because I feel like a lot of people have asked me like what's going on there and how that's going and things of that nature. I have lost 87 kilos in total since the day of my surgery. That's been really cool. I feel like a whole new person. I don't know how to explain that kind of life change really. You never really notice it until it's like, not until it's over, but until it's like really happened. It's just so strange. So incredibly strange. Sorry if you can hear that washing machine in the background. It's just, gotta do the chores, I haven't posted videos for probably the last year and a bit. It's not that I didn't want to. I kind of changed, I suppose. Like the girl who used to enjoy filming videos in her garage, Taylor tries and all that weird quirky stuff. I don't think I'm that person anymore. And when I came back briefly over like a Vlogmas Christmas period, and I really wanted to come back. I was so determined, and I realized that I just couldn't. I've been putting off this video for the last month because I've wanted to do it for the last month, and I've been putting it off because I haven't worked out how much I want to tell you and how much I don't want to tell you. But I want to be honest with you, but I also don't want this to be turned into like a woe is me story. It's not like that. I really miss creating videos and I really miss being able to interact with you guys. And I mean, most of you have come over to my Instagram, which is cool because we definitely chat there. I'm there like all the time. I feel like I should just get onto this thing. Let's begin like the actual reason why I stopped filming and things of that nature. Let's just get my knee up in here, like that's gonna help. I don't know, I'm trying to get comfy. I hope you're comfy. Did you get a snack? Basically, a really big life event happened to me after the Vlogmas I filmed with Jay. That honestly feels like a whole lifetime ago. Like, I honestly thought that was like the peak of my life. Like, I thought I was the happiest I could ever be. I was in the perfect situation. I had the loving boyfriend. I had the friends. I had he was in a band and the band was doing great things and I was helping them, and I was so in love with my life at that time. And it was almost like, I don't know, I wouldn't say karma because that's not very fair. I don't think karma did it to me, but a just big whirlwind of negativity swept across my life and it totally changed my world. Basically what happened was that my dad died. For just a quick background, my mother died when I was like 8, and it was basically me and my dad for like my whole life, for what I remember of most of it. And to lose such like a person that's a part of your everyday, been part of your everyday forever, to lose that and then trying to find your footing again, like, it changed me as a human being. In turn, I feel like I became a real negative person pretty quickly. I feel like most people do have that time where they do suffer essentially and they go through that mourning period and things like that, and that cost me that relationship. I feel I really didn't like who I became, and I feel like with that breakup too, it also led me to become even more depressed because I went from having the perfect boyfriend, the perfect life, to nothing. Well, sorry, I shouldn't say nothing, but I went to having a lot less. I was just so sad. Oh, I really didn't think I was gonna get emotional, but like, yeah, just they're not tears. My eyes are just lubricating themselves, okay? I just was so sad because I thought I had it all and I thought I was going to marry that man. I honestly believed I did at that time. Definitely don't feel that way now. Just through my life, I've never been good with change. And then for such a huge change, it just destroyed everything I was. And I just didn't want to be here anymore. Something as little as YouTube didn't matter anymore, but something as little as just waking up and showering was like, I just don't want to do it. If it wasn't for my closest friends and family and things like that, I literally wouldn't be okay. I probably wouldn't even be here, to be honest. And I guess the way I found the way out of that was by giving myself things to look forward to. So I think that's when the surgery, like my gastric sleeve surgery, came into play, because I was like, okay, well, I need to make sure that I'm the healthiest I can be so I can live the best life I possibly could. And I felt like the sleeve was the only way to do that, because I've done the whole dieting thing and the exercising and like all that stuff does work. Like it does work, but it's about persistence, and I just don't have that mentality. And I really wish I did, and I still to this day don't have that mentality, and I really want it. I guess another thing that came into play, I refound my love for photography again. I started taking photos of just things I wanted, and for any of you who don't know, I'm a professional photographer. I stopped after I got my degree because I just was so burnt out that I just didn't want to. For something to do, I would reach out and start taking photos, and I took photos for Jamin's band and things like that. And then I met other bands through like shooting them and things like that, because people would see my work and love it and want my work, and I built up this rapport. And then I was blessed enough to meet Port Royal. Those boys single-handedly changed my life in the best way possible, in a way that I couldn't even explain. They gave me a family I wanted, but I didn't think I'd ever gonna get. I basically became like, I felt like a sister in a way, because it was like I spent every weekend with them. I felt very much under their wing, and I don't think they understood what kind of place I was in mentally when I joined the band. They think they just wanted a photographer, and I was like, hey, willing to help out. But then when they asked me to come on tour with them and things like that, it honestly just like, those couple months were some of the best months of my life, and I will never regret those, and I'm very grateful for them. The boys are just, they have such a huge place in my heart, even though they're the silliest of boys. If you want to check them out, the link will be down below if you want to, feel free. I filmed their last tour diaries and tour diaries before that, so if you want to check them out, I don't know, you can see my work if you want to. I don't know. I can't explain how important Port Royal played a role in regaining my happiness, because they made me realize my passion for band photography, my passion for working really hard with the bands and things. You work so hard for so little, but it's like, it's all worth it once you get to the next level and the next level and the next level, and you keep building up and being a part of that and like growing my own development. It's just so rewarding. Like, nothing feels as satisfying as like going on tour for 3 months and coming back and doing like a homecoming show, and like, I'm not even in the band, I'm just shooting the band, but watching the crowd just be so excited because they're just like, fuck yeah, the boys are back, and I'm like shooting them and I can see how they're just vibing off that. And it's like, I found gratification in that way, because it's like, they're partly here to a degree because I took photos and they got to see the journey, and then they got to come and be a part of it. I understand that I played a very small role, but it's still satisfying to me. I guess a very important part of being part of Port Royal was the touring aspect, and with touring came meeting lots of new people, and I loved meeting new people. The boys really brought a new side out of my personality, and being able to like approach strangers and just start a conversation with them, where I definitely could not do that before. And by doing that, I met my current boyfriend, Jack. Jack is amazing, to say simply. I never thought I was worthy of someone like Jack, which sounds very sad to a point. My heart just feels whole when I'm around Jack. Jack lives in Melbourne, and for any of you who were following me beforehand, I lived on the Gold Coast, and for a brief moment I lived in Brisbane for like 6 months, and now I live in Melbourne. So if you guys live in Melbourne and you want to hang out, I would love some friends. I seriously have no one here but Jack, and his friends, which are lovely, by the way. His friends are amazing. We've been together for a couple of months now, and this is our bedroom. We live together. It's a thing. Our little cactus guy. It's very cute. It was on clearance at Kmart. Moral of the story is, I guess, is that I had to have the worst thing happen to me in order for the best thing to happen to me, I suppose. I guess what's happening next is that I want to come back to YouTube. I would like to post weekly would be the goal. Whether or not that happens, I hope so. I already have like a nice little list in my phone of ideas. If you have any, please let me know. If you want to meet Jack, let me know. He's kind of like about it, but I reckon I could convince him. Welcome to the new Taylor Talk 2.0. She's hopefully 30 flirting and thriving, even though she's only 25. She has a fringe, so you know that's a thing. In the last 6 months, my life has only gotten better. A job I love, I have a boy I love, I'm in a house that I love, filled with his family, which I love. I just really hope that life just keeps going like this. I mean, I'm sure it's not like this, it's more like, but as long as it like keeps going relatively that way, we could. That's it for this video, I think, but I'm sure there'll be a nice, fun, quirky Taylor Talk relatable video after this one. I swear to God, if I don't post again, I'll be so mad at myself. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.